Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and today I'm going to show you how to build a tundra house in Minecraft. This is another episode of my tutorial series where I'm building a house for every main biome in the game. Make sure you subscribe to catch all of the new builds, and you can also check out the playlist that will be linked in the description down below to find all of the other biome houses that have already been done. Today we are building in the tundra biome, which is also known as snowy plains, and as always, if you are building this in survival, you can check out the full materials list, which will be down in the description. This house is going to take up a 9x9 area, so once you found the spot to build it in, we're going to grab some dark oak stairs and we're just going to place 2 stairs facing outwards on either side of the build in these corners here. So you should have something like this, and on both of these sides where the stairs are facing outwards, we're just going to alternate between stairs and slabs. So leave 1 block in between all of your stairs and fill them with slabs. Same again on this side, just go slabs all the way over and fill the gaps with stairs. So one of these open sides will be the entrance way to your house. So just decide which way you want it to be rotating before you go any further. And then we're just going to come to one of these sides here, round the back or the front, it doesn't matter. And we're going to place a dark oak plank. Then we're going to place a temporary block. Then we're going to have an upside down dark oak stair with a regular one on top of it. Then we're going to do the same again. So dark oak plank, temporary block, upside down stair and a regular stair, just like that. And then once more, full plank, temporary block and just a single stair. And then we can go ahead and do that for all of the other corners. Once we have 4 of these in position, we can then grab our stripped dark oak log, and all we want to do on every single temporary block is just add a line of logs going all the way across from one to the other. And then we also want to add the same line underneath. So that's what we can do on one side, then we can go up and do it for this one and repeat it for basically the entire structure. Now you can go ahead and replace all of the temporary blocks for a stripped dark oak log, so it's all in a line like these other ones, so make sure it's facing outwards basically. And then you can go ahead and place a dark oak trapdoor on the outside of the blocks. And yes, mine look a little bit different to the usual vanilla look, that's fine, those will be just as good too, they don't look that different. And of course you can go ahead and do that for all 4 of the corners. Once you've got all of that done, you can then come up to the top part of our cabin here on the front or the back. They're going to be exactly the same. And we're going to place a dark oak stair upside down right in the middle at the top there. Then we're going to skip this block and come down to this one and place a slab. Just make sure it's on the top part of the block, not the bottom path. You should be able to fit a full block inside of there. Then what we can do is come up to this upside down stair and just place a temporary block here with 2 upside down stairs coming off the side of it. Then we're going to face outwards and place 2 more stairs, so we should have this either side. And then what we need to do is place in 3 trapdoors. So 2 are going to go here and here. Make sure you crouch when you place that, and the other one on top of the stair. So it should look like this. Then you can fold them all straight and it'll look like that. So just to go over it again, on this side we need to do 1 trapdoor on top of the stair and 2 on the side like so. And of course go ahead and do the same on the other side too. With these 2 in place, now we can just come up to the top level here, and from this temporary block we're going to do the same as what we did before and have a long line of logs going all the way over, as well as a line of logs going underneath, just like that. Then on both sides we can go ahead and break the temporary block and also extend it out by another one, where underneath we can have a dark oak fence, a chain and then a lantern. And we're also, just while we're up here, going to stick our spruce fence in that gap there. And of course go ahead and do the same around the other side here, so extend it out by 1, fence, chain, lantern and another fence. Now it's time to snowify our cabin, since we are setting up in the snowy plains here after all. So all I'm doing here is grabbing my snow layers and either adding 1, 2 or 3 of them on all of the exposed stripped dark oak logs. Now you don't have to place them exactly as I am here, it really doesn't matter that much. I'm showing you so you've got the option if you do want to copy it block for block, but as long as you don't have too many of the same height snow layers next to each other and you just get a little bit of variation, you should have something that looks pretty much identical to mine, even if you don't copy it block for block. Once you've got all of your snow layers added in, you can come to what you've decided on as the front of the house. I'm just going to grab some barrels here and step inside, and either side next to this bottom stripped dark oak log, we're just going to add in 2 barrels like this, so they're facing towards us. Make sure they're not facing up, we want them facing towards us. So from the outside, we get this lovely texture. Then we can grab some stripped spruce logs, and on the outer barrels, we're just going to crouch and place 1 either side, and then we're going to place 3 on top of the other ones. Then we can grab some spruce stairs, and from this log right here, so where we have the dark oak slab, we're just going to have a stair like that. Then a trapdoor, an oak one underneath that. Then another upside down stair this time, and we just want to grab our spruce door and stick it in the front like that. And all we've got left to do is just make a small awning having 2 fences either side of the door with 1, 2, 3 extinguished campfires on top. You can then just grab some full snow blocks and just replace the grass blocks that are on show where we have these fences, and it makes it look a little bit more seamless. Now we just want to come around to the back of the build and do a very similar thing. So we're going to start off with 5 barrels this time because we don't need a door around the back as well. Then we're going to have a single stripped spruce log either side, and then 3 just next to it, exactly what we did for the front here. Then we can just have another spruce stair as we've done over here too, immediately with an upside down spruce stair after it though. Then we can have 2 oak trapdoors for a window design. So if I can just crawl out of here, close them, it should look like that. Then what we can do is add 3 coarse dirt at the bottom here, and we're just going to surround that with some spruce trapdoors, of course replacing these grass blocks in a little bit. And we're going to make a nice flower bed here, so stick a flower in the middle or whatever else you want to plant, 2 spruce fences either side, and 1, 2 and 3 slabs just like that. Of course, go ahead and replace your grass with some snow blocks, and then we can head round to the front of the build and actually go on inside because the exterior is all done. It's now time to start on the interior. So this interior is going to be super simple, and it's mainly because we don't have that much room and it doesn't really need to be super complicated. So all we're going to do to begin with here is get rid of our grass floor, including the one that the door is on, and we're just going to replace it all with cobblestone. Now you can use slabs, but at the end of the day, it is just cobble. It's not that hard to come by, so using full blocks probably isn't going to hurt you too much, but the slab option is always there. And of course, just go ahead and replace your door back down afterwards. Once you've got that in place, you can then just add some spruce trapdoors underneath these oak logs, or dark oak logs I should say, on both of the sides. So just get 10 of those trapdoors either side of the house. And then last but not least for this little bit, we're just going to add 2 chains right in the center of the house with a lantern hanging down from below, which will nicely light up the entire of the inside of the build. All we have left to do is place the items that are going to be useful in survival, such as a bed right in the center there. Any color is totally fine. And on one of the sides, we'll have a crafting table with a double chest either side of it. And on the other side, we'll have a furnace, blast furnace, smoker, stonecutter, and brewing stand. Of course, you're more than welcome to chop and change this around and switch some things out for others that might be helpful to you as a player. If you don't want a brewing stand, for example, you can get rid of that and replace it with something else. Same with the stonecutter, or same with these furnace variants. You might just want all furnaces. But something that is worth mentioning is these barrels are actually meant to be used as storage. So as you can see with the arrangement I have, you can actually access every single barrel here. For instance, if you had another furnace in the corner, you wouldn't be able to access that outer barrel without going outside. So maybe something to just bear in mind. But there we go, everybody. That is how you build a snowy tundra cabin in Minecraft. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Of course, stay tuned for the next biome house that we're going to be building here. I hope you're looking forward to it. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.